Hello guys, in this particular session we'll discuss about support vector machine, which is in short we can say SVM. SVM is a supervised machine learning algorithm that basically used to classify two clusters or or the classification of two groups. So in SVM we use some level data to train our model because since it's a supervised machine learning algorithm, so we need to give some data to the model, then only it can able to train the model. So for that purpose, what it basically does is when we give the data to our model, it finds a separation line between two clusters. Like based on the data only, it finds a separation line between the two clusters, and which line is named as decision boundary, because based on this decision boundary only it will able to cluster the things. So now when we give some data for training purpose or for predicting purpose, like which some point is lying on which cluster, that time we need to what it does is it checks like whether that point is lying on which side of the decision boundary. So if it is lying on the right side, then it will go to the right cluster, and if it is lying on the left side, then it will go to the left cluster. So based on that, it makes the cluster. And one more thing it does is what it does, like it finds the nearest point to the decision boundary. Decision boundary means this line, so finds the nearest point to the decision boundary and also measures the distance of the distance of that point from that decision line, and makes a parallel line and draw a parallel line to that to the decision line, crossing to the nearest point. And for similarly both sides it does the same thing, and so after making that line it gets a plane which is known as hyperplane. So we can consider this particular plane here as hyperplane. So in this example we can say like the distance for the 2 points is very high here, to the nearest point is very high here, so we can consider this is a large hyperplane having a high margin. For this one it has a very small distance between the two nearest points, so you can consider it as small margin. So this basically this is the way basically how the SVM works. So it completely based on the supervised levels that is provided by the user to the user or the data to the model, and it predicts based on that decision line. So in the next tutorial session, we'll discuss about how to implement this SVM algorithm in Python.